Welcome back, lads and lasses. We're here again with the new build this time. We basically got everything we could get out of that funny giant tree that we unlocked after beating the last boss. Yeah, we got the verdant bow. We can cast regrow as a funny little heal spell. It is a very slow generate. We got this funny new weapon we obtained. Trade a bunch of essence shards for that. We can do a spin move, which is pretty damn strong. All this armor is absolutely amazing. I'm going to show you right now what it does. So, you go over here, you look at it, and it has, whatever defense. The hat does the same thing, 30% less stamina use on weapon swings, but each armor piece does damage as you roll into enemies. And it's absolutely nutty. We also got the ring from the Bloody Coins Covenant vendor, and that makes our footsteps silent. So if you notice our guy not making too many footstep sounds, and that's why. The main reason we took that is because it also reduces equip load, and this armor is a bit heavy. So, well, not just the armor, but also the weapon. Look at all that. That's huge. That's like weighing with a real weapon. Just rolling into him. Insane. Absolutely ridiculous amounts of damage. And the weapon's not too bad either. It's pretty good. And all these things do like all their damage in magic damage. So that's definitely going to be very useful for the next boss we're fighting. If you haven't looked at the name of the video, maybe you'll leave it as a surprise for later. But yeah, it's not the best matchup. But I think it's a funny matchup. Maybe it makes things a bit even, So that should be a silly time. Look at those guys. They're going nuts. What is hitting him? I think it was a little gray rat guy weighing him good. It did like half of his health worth go. Look at that, just absolutely murdered. Look at that weapon, just absolutely ruining these dudes. This thing's amazing. I absolutely love this thing. And because their skin's green, it makes it look like either they use the same texture or they like drag out the texture or something to make the spikes on the armor. But the spikes on the armor also have like a little green tint to them. So I think it looks pretty silly, I think. And the axe is green. It's all matching. It's all very neat. The regrowth even gives you a little green aura as well, like you have like some kind of regen or something ridiculous. Well, let's go check out what's who's this guy? You a Knight of Kareem? What are you talking about? Looking around people's cells. I never even looked at a cell in my life. I've never taken a biology course, don't know about cell walls, I don't know about no mitochondria or nothing. Why are you accusing me of cell knowledge? Get out of here. Let's take an elevator up, and then maybe we'll think about taking an elevator down. I'm saying. I mean, it's not a metaphor, it's very literal, my words. I'm going to take this elevator up, and then I'm going to take the elevator down. I'm not trying to trick or riddle you. Nothing back there. We think there'd be something back there. I would put something back there. I'd put like a little, tight night chunk right there. This isn't it. Now here we get to meet a funny little guy. Let's make peace. You've been shooting me a lot. What if we friends? Yeah. Now, as long as you have that young white branch, he won't shoot you. So that's pretty good. And this is another shrine, another little covenant. It looks like it's the dragon one, because, that's the dragon rider, man. Storm debris, storm swords. Okay, it's like scales with everything, mostly intelligence, but does physical damage. Seems pretty real. Okay. Oh, and this is where we trade the divine shards for the divine sword. Okay, so if we ever get the 6, we'll be sure to come back here. And this armor is kind of focused on casting and stuff. It decreases sorcery costs and boosts physical damage. So, man, I wouldn't have expected that out of the Storm Dragon armor. That seems a bit strange. And all the sort of pretty damn strong as well. What's this? Is this a little shrine thing? Ooh. Okay, so I guess we can just go to Archdragon Peak whenever we want now. So yeah, that should be pretty silly. All right, let's do a little hop off an elevator. Let's take a step right here and see what we got. Sigmar, Sigward, are you here? You around? I don't see you. Hello? No, I don't see you. Maybe we clear out all the bad guys out. Maybe then we'll find it. Have a little look around. It really does them in very quickly. It's like they don't stand a chance at all. Boom, a slash and a roll, they're dead. Ah, the rolling damage is so strong. Look at this. Boom, they're gone forever even. Wang real good. Oh, what's this over here? Is this the large club? Did that change from before since the last base game? Yep, so large club. Oh, I can definitely get that. Oh, wait. There we go. See, the fire bombs are great for knocking these down. So people might think that throwing knives, that's the one, but not. Fire bombs, they got the reach. but not there. You gotta angle it there. Yeah, that's the good one. Oh my god. That's the whole Northerner set. Fantastic, easy. It's not too impressive, honestly. It's not as good as any like funny Covenant armor. It doesn't get funny bonuses like they do. You'd expect these to fall down. So what's this? Geomancy Tome. For learning Geomancy. That would be pretty damn handy. A good old spell or two. Maybe you can learn Throw Rock. That'd be a good one. Maybe some other one. I don't know. None of these have been alive, which is really like putting me on edge, you know? None of these little cage spider boys, little cage gibbet men. What would you call them? I don't know. I think they're gibbet. I think gibbet's a fun word. Not very much used in today's days. And maybe we gotta bring it back, you know? Gotta bring it back. Turn around. Get these gibbet guys out of here. They're just throwing his own shit. Man, get them all out. They just love hucking this enemy type everywhere here now. To be fair, there were two of them geared in the base game. Not really too much of a difference here. I think they've definitely increased the aggro ranges of like everything. So everything's like on or like attacking you a lot sooner than it would be otherwise. And I think the silent footsteps are helping a little with that to mitigate that. But yeah, who knows? It seems like they're just like active more. Try to use Estus, but wait a second, we can just heal. We don't even need to use Estus. If we're not in combat, just look at Wang the regroup. Look how slow that is, by the way. Look how slow this regen is. It's there. It's pretty slow. You gotta put your finger on the screen and then check. It's like the old way you check to see if you're loading something on like, Total Darkness. See if you were like loading something or downloading something off the internet in like 2000. Like, is it even moving? And then you put your finger on the screen and let the loading bar pass it, and then you'd see, oh yeah, it is progress. Oh my god. It fell off the little stairs. It's even like it's even a handy capable ramp, and I still messed it up. How is this even possible? Oh no, I gotta turn my copy of Dark Souls 3 now. Look at this dog. Ooh, rolled past him. Wang. Oh, he's so strong. He just stabs him with all the pointy bits. You don't want to get the pointy bits stabbed into you. It's bad. You don't like it. Ooh. Dog. Rolled. Watch this. Bam. Never stood a chance. Bada bing. There you go. Alright. Now, if I remember right, Flynn's ring should be around here somewhere, and it's right there. Alright, cool. I think that's everything here. Let's just go down an elevator now. I think we've faffed about enough on the upside. Let's go downtown, as they like to say. Let's breeze on in there. Easy, breezy, beautiful. This guy in spike armor. You know, maybe it's Maybelline. That's the one. That's a door, that's an item, and that's a bonfire, and that's a door. So we're presented with a lot of visual information, you know? There's a lot of visual storytelling happening right here. There's a lot of gibbets around. Alright, what's this? Mall of the Dead. They had a Mall of the Dead in the zombie movie once. These are the catacombs of Carthus. I don't want to be here. Get me out of here. I'm out. Let's check this other door. But now we know we can get to the catacombs of Carthage right there as a treat. Alright, get this guy out of here. What are they selling over there? Ooh, I didn't like that one bit. Let's give them the 1-2, you know? The one roll and then the one backstab move. Right, can we just like roll them? Ooh, that's a big. I love the wide swings on the axe. Ain't too bad either. I haven't done a helicopter move though in a while. Couple rolls for an instant kill. Morticians' Ashes. We can give that to the nice old shrine maiden person all the way back home in Firelink. She'll sell new stuff. Oh my god, it looks like 6 days worth of time have just passed with that sun just wangling around. Maybe they're deciding where to put it, and the shadows have to react accordingly, you know? The mod does seem to like interact kind of funnily with the lighting. The lighting, I think, is one of the most effective things by this mod. Because, geez, do they like making places really dark. Expertly baited into exploding right on top of me. But, you know, just get a little regrowth going, get a little nice slow regen going. That should be good. That'll get me going nice and proper. What's this guy on about? What is he saying? What is this guy selling? Nothing. But what is he gardening? Lightning gem. Alright, maybe we'll get a funny like normal weapon, put a lightning gem on it as a treat. That could be kind of good. Ooh, this crab's asking for the business. Bada bing. Stabbed. Titanate shard. Nice. Good thing. That was the crab's treasure hoard, I imagine. He was really keeping that to himself. Who? Whomst? How? We were just up there. How did you not appear? He was really, like, hugging this wall tight to not be discovered. The sneaky boy. What a clever fellow. He's dead now. See, that guy was, like, hugging the wall, too. He even kept his spear unignited just to be able to blend in harder into the background. Everything's gray, so it's kind of easy, to be honest. Well, this Chaos Bright Bug, we'll never see this again, ever. Wow, this region really isn't too region. Might want to get some more at some point. That could be pretty good. Get this guy out of here. Nice Sacred Idol, alright. So it's our one little like staff that isn't the one we're using. We've got the Arcane Crystals right now, because the Arcane Crystals are what upgrades our little green talisman that we have equipped. That's what we use to cast Regrowth. So that's why we have it. That's why we've been getting those Arcane Crystals. Make that one equipped. Increases our FP, so it's not too good, but like whatever. It's more for the passive gain of resources over time. Alright, what do we got down here? If I remember right, I think like Man-Eater Mildred was down here. Oh, that's a large creature with a funny stick on his back. He's going nuts. But if I remember right, this is Dark Souls 3 and things don't have toys, so we can just go nuts on him. I can hit R1 all day. I got 30% less stamina use. Alright, then we can just take out these ones. Oh, they threw some shit at me. And a healing tome of someone. Where did you come from, Man-Eater Mildred? Like, I did not see you up here or wait from something. Surely you must have come from somewhere. Was she, like, really, like, shimmying along the wall or something? Was it her that threw the shit at us? The poo? Nah, hard to tell. Got the butcher knife? That's strong. That's a fun weapon. I think that's what I used on my very first playthrough of Dark Souls 3. So that's a nice little blast from the past, if you will. The old Samurai Jack. And then boom, a roll to kill him. It's so strong. He's got to give it on his back. He's making one of those. He's got the regrowth going. Might as well get it going sooner than later. Okay, what do we got here to deal with? Where did that come from? I do not see where that came from. If you see where that came from, why don't you say in the comments, say like, oh, it's fucking right in front of you, you idiot. Why, how can you not see it? There it comes. Ooh. Oh, there's a few guys. Alright, let's see if we can actually do something or just miss. Other than get the roll move. Side to roll. Easy trade. Just roll around. It's an attack and a defense. Honestly, it's hard to not rely on the backstab. The backstab's pretty damn good, isn't it? Let's put that one away. What did happen to the other guy? There was another guy here. Yeah, you. Were you just like, watching, just having a little giggle? Alright, he's not hurting no one over there, so let's pick up whatever's up here, and then I think move on. Ooh, a nice Sublime Titanite. Those are always handy. Otherwise, they're pretty damn expensive. Grey Rat sells Twinkling Titanite, like, immediately, so any Twinkling Titanite weapons you got, if you're willing to, get him souls, you can just not max them, but get them to 4 at least. We haven't gotten, like, a single slab yet, so we can't do anything too fancy. Ooh, thing. Broken Manacles. We've picked up a few of these Broken Manacles, and ooh, Planet of the Giants. But let's check this out. It's another Covenant, it seems. What do you got? Planet of the Giants. Broken Manacles. Okay, so this is where you spend these. Okay. Ooh, looks like big weapon. Yeah. Strength. Okay, yeah, that seems to make sense. Axe of Rust, big hammer, blacksmith hammer, Smo's hammer, the giant's great bow, all the good ones. Millwood knife helm increases bow distance and does the stamina consumption thing, and SP recovery, which is actually huge. Increases your strength by a ton. That chest piece did, and these even increase it by 2 and 3. Vid. So that's like equip load and strength. Wow, yeah, this is for the Unga Bunga Bonk set. The Unga Bunga Bonk build. I'm definitely gonna do one of these one of these days. So maybe once we get the respecter on, that ring seems pretty good as well. All right, let's keep at it. Road to Sacrifices. Let's get in there. I always hated these guys. I'm just gonna preemptively get get the healing going, just in case, you know? Nothing wrong with doing a bit of preemptive here. You got to it's like pre-firing FPS game. You just got to pre-heal in the Dark Souls. You just heal before you turn the corner, just in case, you know. That way you get the jump on them. Nice. We did the tremor that time. See, they're pretty damn annoying. Because you can't really dodge through them because it does multiple hits, so they'll catch you. It's like a roll catch thing, so it's like, yeah, whatever. Ooh, but if they didn't change too much of the game, then this should be one of the best items in the game. The Grass Crest Shield! Nice. We're not going to equip it because it's over 70, so we'll just keep what we got for now. That's a demon creature. Let's get him out of here. You don't got poise. This is Dark Souls 3, remember? No one got poise. Not even me. Nice, strong, respectable. Get him out of here. Pack him away. What's up here? Here's where the bonfire would be, but, you know, they like to move those. A nice Jade Sword. Okay. Titanite Shard. Jade Sword seems like something that would be part of this build thing that we're going right now, but we'll check it out some other time, maybe. Who knows? If you wanted the Jade Sword, that's where it was. And I think down this path there should be an Estus Shard, if I remember right. So that should be good to get. That was like the laser glass, the soul crystal thing. Yeah, they're going nuts up there. They got some wizard spells over there. The old Shadow Wizard money gang is going nuts up there, I reckon. They love casting spells. It's a bit. Let's see. Undead Bone Shard, huge, even better than an Estus. That's the first one we got. We haven't gotten one yet. There wasn't one over by like where it usually is, in the little graveyard, before Archdruid came here, or you know, the giant spirit tree, what it normally is. That one wasn't there. Like you have to do the little jumping over here. And there's the Estus Shard. Nice. Okay, so we got everything needed here. It seems we got a pretty solid amount of stuff. I think we can just venture into these ruins right here and just check it out and see what's what. See what we can't find. Oh, he's really going nuts up there. I reckon I can wang him with a firebomb. I reckon I can. Firebombs are pretty damn reliable, aren't they? Bada bing. Ooh, didn't see this one coming, did you? What are you gonna do now? You don't got the angles to hit me. It's just a goon-like angle. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. He's dead. Forever. Never to be living again. What a fun guy. Okay, so there should be like a crack in the wall or something. That's like the main way to be. Yeah, there we go. It even has a little incorporeal light around it. Alright, you gotta kill the yelling guy first, or else everyone else is just gonna start going nuts. So let's just sneak up behind him. Easy with our silent footsteps. So we got going with our funny assassin ring. Ooh, missed the backstab. You know what? Backstabs are hard sometimes. And there we go. Found the third one. Oh, we can definitely take these guys out. They're all napping. Napping on the job. What's that down here? There we go. And then we just collateral everyone else while we wang this guy. I don't think these guys are meant to be that as tanky as they are, like taking 4 or 5 hits. But I think they're just really resistant to magic. And since all you do is magic damage with the weapon and the rolls, you know, they're pairing nicely against us, you know? There's like a nice wine. There's like a nice wine to go with your stew. Is wine paired with stew normally? I don't know. Who knows? Who could possibly know? Crossbow of the Conclave, a nice little, I assume magic damage crossbow or some type of meme like that. It's green. It had the green little symbol in the corner, so that means it's part of this build. So, like, you know, keep an eye out for that bit. We'll just hide here. Do a little passive healing. Have a little look around through the crack in the wall. See what's what, see who's who. Surprise this boy. Get him out of here. Don't want to see him ever again. And they got another one of these guys. They do enjoy placing them around. So let's get in there. Let's show them the business. Ooh, there's one. Don't want to fall into the holes down here. It'll lead us to, like, Crabland or something, I imagine. Ooh, bouncing up at all the walls. It seems like if I hit a wall with the head of the halberd, it'll go through. But if I hit it with, like, the pole of it, or the haft, yeah, that's what it's called, then it will like bounce and you won't get the thing. Finish him off with a roll, that's pretty good. Oh, another one of you guys. See, oh, okay, that time, I think it was the half that hit it there. It was like the top part of the half. hard to tell. Who knows? Whatever. It doesn't matter too much. Anyway, this is the boss, and I'm sure we'll get it first try. Absolutely no issue whatsoever. I mean, Crystal Sage is like the easiest boss in the game. We'll do a bit of regrowth beforehand. You know, we want to be safe, and sometimes you die to Crystal Sage, sometimes you don't. It's a hard boss. Like I was saying, it's one of the tougher ones, and it takes a true Dark Souls professional to fall backwards, forwards in that sense. So that was pretty. We can enjoy that for free. So yeah, look at this huge damage. That's actually pretty silly. It's honestly fine damage. Like it's whatever. Like it's pretty reasonable damage. Usually you can two-tick them. I think they're weak to physical. I think that's their bit, which is why normally like people have like a really easy time against it. But because I've switched all the damage to magic. See, I'm not sure when these like top crystals are gonna like go off, so I'm just rolling around into her just tree or something, do some damage while waiting for the little top spells to go off, because they do a lot of damage. They like do a third of your health. Each one of those little crystal blasts is not too fun. She makes like 5 of them, so if they all hit you, you die. So don't take it too non-seriously. I think running in and breaking the crystals makes it so that one less spawns per cluster of crystals you break. I could be wrong. I could be making that up. I could be imagining that. But that's my brain saying so. We find a nice little pillar right here. You know what we can do? We can get regrowth, take a nice little break. Take 5. Sometimes you need to have a Kit Kat in the middle of the fight, and there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes you get hungry. So we're just gonna sprint across, bait out all those little crystal blasts from the other one. Hopefully they just go nuts. Yeah, there we go. Now we should be able to get in there. Maybe do like a little spin helicopter move, or infinite rolls. Really get in there. Look at those rolls. 1200 damage. That seems pretty dog shit, but whatever. It's funny. Wanted to see how good the roll was. The roll is really good to just take out the little fake ones. You just roll into them into the dog, which is pretty funny. I'm gonna let her blast off all of her spells. Nah, we don't care. The sword doesn't even count as her doing damage, so we just we'll pretend it didn't actually hit us as a good. I gotta break the crystal clusters, I reckon. Yeah, there we go. There shouldn't be too many left, right? Bada bing, there's one. Or do the crystals like boost up her speeds or something? Or go get the other one. That way it doesn't like shoot us in the back while we're like wanging that one. I reckon that'd be the good move. That should be alright. Little rain spells. Now we have a big pillar. We can cast regrowth again, just to refresh it. Nothing too fancy. But it looks like she's learning our pattern. So she did a little upper kind of bombardment attack to get around the funny pillar. These things, I hate these things. I don't understand. Like, when are they supposed to go off? Look, they just stand there forever. Alright, then we just finish her off with a good old roll, and that's it. We should get a bonfire and call it a day. That's a good boss right there. A little crystal sage. Burn the witch, just for good measure, Make sure she stay down. 20k souls ain't bad, especially for a boss of this caliber, you know what I'm saying? The bonfire's not appearing, game. What's up with that? Why come bonfire not there? Huh, how strange. What a queer time that might be. Alright, well, either way, I'm gonna see you guys next time. Like and subscribe if it was good. If you want to keep joining us on the journey, we're gonna switch up the build next time too. Why not? We're just gonna keep messing around with what we do. Every boss is gonna be something funny and different. We're just gonna try out a bunch of different things. This is the tryout run. We're trying out different memes. Why don't you smash that like and subscribe so you don't miss out on the next one. Alright, I'm gonna say goodbye to you. Bye bye, lads.